What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Patriot Specialized. It's Friday morning. Friday. I'm surprised that I haven't got a Friday song to listen to yet. I have a buddy that likes to send Friday songs. So Friday, nothing to do today but drive. Head to the house. Picked up this load in Fort Polk, Louisiana. Going to we're delivering it Monday in Fort Murray, New Jersey. So taking it to the house for the weekend. It's Father's Day weekend. All you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. I am also one of them. So I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to see any of my kids, to be honest with you. They're all pretty busy lives. So the load that I got on right now, I'm working on editing the video for it. Probably won't post it until the beginning of next week. And I'll explain that next week once I get it delivered and all that stuff, and we'll talk about that. But I'm working on editing that, and there are a couple issues with it that I'm just gonna wait and post it. So stay tuned for that. It's interesting, interesting stuff. You know, nothing super special, but it's definitely interesting. And so right now I just finished up my pre-trip. I did my walk around, checked my fluids, lights and tires, and all that gibberish. This trailer likes to break shock mounts. The bottom of the shock on the trailer comes down, and it's just a bolt that goes through. Huh. I was not very low on fuel last night. When I pulled in here, I had about half a tank, and this is showing my primary tank is almost empty. Interesting. I'll have to look into that a little bit. Anyways, the shock comes down. It's just a bolt that goes through the bottom of the shock into the frame, and those bolts. I don't know if the shock is too long. I can't imagine from the factory they would do that, but I mean, anything's possible. I don't know if the shock's too long or what, but the bolt that is the bottom of the shock mount keeps breaking, and we've dealt with this over and over and over and over again. So that's an important part of the pre-trip on this trailer. That was the point, is get down and taking a peek at them shocks, because there's a somewhat likely chance you might find one broken. And you know, when it's Friday and you're rolling in, it's a decent time to get that fixed. So I'm gonna get on the road and head to the house. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
We ride across these plains and prairies, rocky mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. It's a family tradition, diesel's running through our veins. Our daddy showed us the roads, we were born in the fast lane. Branded by our heroes, taught to saddle up and move. We keep this country rolling, we're damn proud of what we do. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. Third time generation, little old school salvation. Blazing trails across this nation, from sea to shining sea. We're the last, we're the last, we're the last of the cowboys. We're the last of the cowboys. We're the last of the cowboys. The giddy up cowboys.
Trucking on a Friday. Today's been a pretty good day, pretty easy day. Just been, I left Southern Kentucky this morning, saw that. Just heading to the house for today. I'm currently, I don't know, about 2 hours away from the house. Got some good news today, I think. Got a couple different sets of good news. As you can see, looking out the windshield of the old Peterbilt here. It's your typical Ohio day. Nice and gray, cloudy, raining once in a while, not raining. It's all right though. We needed the rain. Ohio's been pretty dry for a couple weeks. About 3 or 4 weeks here. It's been pretty dry, so I'm sure the farmers are pretty happy to see these clouds and the rain. So that's all right, you know, whatever. So on to the good news for today. My brother, old Mr. Keith James, he his brand new Pete, brand new 389 showed up at the shop today. I'll put a couple pictures up so you can see it. Showed up at the shop today, so he got to see his baby. Boy, it's pretty. It's pretty blue. It's gonna be a pretty truck. Hopefully he'll have it. Hopefully he'll be climbing in that thing, switching all the stuff over, maybe middle of next week or middle of the following week. Probably not next week, but they gotta get in the shop, get the decals on it, get the lights put on it, his headache rack, put his beacon lights up on top. So they got a little bit of work to do to it. They got some time they got to invest in getting it ready for him. He's but man, it's a pretty truck. You're gonna see that he's been pretty excited, been kind of anxious, waiting for this thing to show up, and it's there now. So he's pretty happy. Had a little bit of drama with it. It got to the dealership, shipped from the factory, got to the dealership. I guess they found a dent in it on their final inspection before they sent it to us. They found a dent somewhere in it, so they had to get that fixed. So we had a little extra week before it got here, but it's here now, and man, he's excited, and he's got good reason to be. That's a pretty truck. Looking forward to getting a chance to run with him, getting some footage of these two trucks together, and so that's pretty exciting. Then I got a call from Mr. Adler. If you watched any of the other episodes, I'm sure some of you saw it. The episode where I interviewed Mr. Gary Adler. He's been trucking for 49 years. A great guy, real good guy. He called me. Apparently, he was up last week in New York and was sitting waiting for a load that got canceled. They said it was going to go the following week. Thought it was going to go sometime this week. Well, I guess the agent got a call that it's going to go next week, in the beginning of the week. So Gary called me and said, "Hey, listen, I got contract to do something else here. I can't get up there for it. You want something you'd be interested in?" So that was good. I got a hold of the agent and talked to him, and looks like that's going to be a thing. We haven't got it completely locked down yet, but we're 95% sure. Hopefully it's going to load. They said that they wanted to load either Tuesday or Wednesday. Hopefully it's going to load Tuesday. That's coming out of Fort Drum, New York, going down to Albany, Georgia. So that'll be a good run. Hopefully it'll load on Tuesday. I can get it down to Georgia Wednesday afternoon, probably Thursday morning. Pretty decent sized load. It's a Cat 980 wheel loader, 11 foot 2 inches wide, about 67,000 pounds roughly. They say it's 12.7 high, but I'm pretty sure most of these wheel loaders got that light on top of it, so I can get up there and remove that light or fold it down if they got the clamp to fold it down, and that'll get us down. Anybody knows anything about New York? Something I talked about on the channel. New York is very low on their escort requirements. Anything in excess of 14 foot in the state of New York requires a route survey along with the pull car to travel with you. So That's pretty low. For most, I think that's the lowest I've seen in any of the states that they require a pull car. So, and the route survey thing, that's surprising too. That you require, usually the route survey, you get assigned a pull car at a certain height, and then so many inches taller than that, they require you to get a route survey. And this is kind of the way New York does it. They do it at the same time. You got to get both. So hoping that I'm gonna look one up and see what I can find out. But I'm guessing I'm gonna wait until I get there and get the exact dimension on that thing before I order the permit. Make sure that we don't order something we don't need for New York. So that's a little bit of good news too. We'll see. Like I said, I don't have it locked down just yet completely, but it's looking pretty good. And then I got another call this afternoon right after that, from another agent of ours that has a load down in Iowa that's got to come to her, not Iowa, Louisiana, that's got to come back to Michigan. That I think she got to get an exact weight on. It's 2 pieces, and they're telling her, one person telling her it's 37,500, another person's telling her 40,000. So we're trying to get an exact weight on that one. If we get an exact weight on it and it's under the 37.5, or right there at it, then I can do it with 2 pieces. So that's 13.2 wide coming back up to Michigan. So that'll probably pay pretty well too. So all in all, that pretty good week, I think. So a lot of good news today. A lot of pretty easy day so far. I got through Louisville pretty smooth. No traffic there. One little backup right where 264 shoots off of 71, and that's pretty standard. It's just a goofy intersection. There are a lot of different ramps come together all at the same time. So that's a tough one. Like you end up sitting there for a minute regardless. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. And then got through Cincinnati nice and smooth, very surprising there. And then Columbus got me for a little bit. There's construction going on right downtown. I come straight up through, so construction going on there downtown, which it is what it is. Like slowed me down a little bit. Ended up, I thought I was going to get under the where I left this morning. I had 8.5 hours to go to get home, and I thought that the GPS bases on you're stopping at every red light, every stop sign, all that stuff, and I really thought that I might be able to shave a half hour off of that, and I might be able to make it home without needing a break, but that wasn't the case. Columbus, the traffic in Columbus kind of ate that up, and so whatever. I stopped and took a break, and while I was taking that break was when I got the phone call about that wheel loader up in New York, so that was good. Gave me something to do while I was on break, talk to him and get that all ironed out. Hopefully that'll come to fruition here soon. I get on ordering the permits. My permit girl that we use in our office, she's on vacation till Wednesday, so I'll be calling the main office and get Miss Allison down there at our main office to order permits for me. She's also I praise my permit girl quite a bit on the channel. She's super fast, very good at what she does, and Allison I think is comparable, if not maybe a little bit better. I don't know which one I would say for sure is better, but they're definitely comparable. So I have no fear whatsoever. Allison's a great person to work with, and I'm looking forward to getting her to order my permits. Don't get to work with her very often, so that'll be kind of neat. Hopefully we'll get that going next week. And I also have, just in case that doesn't go through, I get load list emailed to me every morning from a couple different sources, and one of those sources, they got a load out of Baltimore going up to Wisconsin that it's been on their load board for a while, so no, it doesn't seem like anybody. I think it's right inside. It's kind of right in the middle of 6-axle, 7-axle. You need a lightweight 6-axle to be able to pull the weight. And I think most 7-axles, they just don't want to do it because it's not in the world where they work. So you either got to get a desperate 7-axle, or you got to get a lightweight 6-axle to haul that load out of Baltimore. So I think it's been sitting there for a while, and I think it'll probably still be there. If I don't have this wheel loader locked down either this afternoon or first thing Monday morning, I'll probably call and book that, and that way I got something getting out of there no matter what, either way. So looking pretty good. You know, this market that we've been in, everybody knows. You know, everybody knows. You know, this market that we've been in, it's a little rough right now. I'm not sure. Nobody can really explain what the heck's going on right now, but freight rates are dropping. Fuel prices were high. It's a very odd time we're living in. You normally get one or the other. You don't get them both like that, but it's been a very weird time. So I'm happy to see agents calling and loads popping up that are good loads, and we're kind of like, I feel like we're maybe inching our way back to the rates that we were running a year ago. It's just kind of odd the way this has happened. It kind of happened a little quick too. It surprises me. So it's good to see that. We need it. Like, you know, as everybody knows, or I think I might have mentioned on a channel once or twice, that I have for 2 years in a row, I've been to what they call, at the company I work for, we have a top performer list, and in each category, and I have been 2 years in a row, I've been top performer for heavy haul for the company I work for, and that's based out of, I'm not 100% sure how many heavy haul guys we got, but in the company there's 550 roughly drivers, so give or take a few. So it's pretty good accomplishment, especially to do that 2 years in a row. And I don't know, this year I have not heard my name a lot on that list, and I just not been. These rates are they're kind of killing me. These guys, the owner operators that I'm competing with for that category, they're able to make decisions to bounce and go to the good loads, and maybe they got the circles that I'm not working in, that they got good freight. So kudos to them. I'm happy for them, and I'm you know, obviously I'd like to three-peat, but it's also nice to see some other people within our organization also, you know, getting out there and thriving and making money and putting me in my place, giving me a little humility, I think, you know. That's you know, it's good bragging rights and all that stuff, but you don't want to, I don't know, I do want to win it every year, just because that's the, you know, that's the ego side of me, that that's that selfish side of me that want to be king of the world. But I'm very happy for this is pretty close knit, tight-knit group of guys that we got that all run together, and it's just as exciting to see them thrive in this market as it is to thrive myself. So, and generally, you know, the way we all work together, if they're thriving, then generally I'm going to end up thriving too, because we help each other out. You know, like Mr. Adler called me today about that load. Like, he could have very easily just said, "Hey man, I can't do it," not said a word, and he didn't do that. He called me and said, "Hey, there's this load up there if you want it." So that's good. You know, everybody working together, that's what you need to get through this. My brother calling me. He's probably all excited about that truck. So yeah, that's good. I mean, everybody working together, that's what you know, makes a good company great. So I enjoy it, and it's good to, as much as I want to be the king of the hill all the time, it's also good to see some other people getting up there and knocking me back down a little bit, taking me down a couple of notches, making me work for it. And you know, if they beat me on this, and you know, I've worked my butt off to get to win that a couple years in a row. So if they end up beating me, then I know they worked for it, and that's something to be said. Like, and I enjoy a challenge. So if you guys are watching right now, I know some of you watch this channel. So if you guys are watching, I'm coming for you. Like, I ain't giving up yet. So you know, keep pushing. You know, you push. The company makes money, you make better money, you know, everybody's happy on that. So but I'm coming for you, so keep striving. So that's it. I'm like I said, I'm about an hour 45 minutes away from the house or so. We're getting it done today. Looking forward to being home for the weekend. It's Father's Day weekend. I mentioned it earlier. It's Father's Day weekend, so all you fathers out there watching the channel, happy Father's Day. I know my dad watches this channel, so hey, Dad, happy Father's Day. Hopefully we'll get to see you on Sunday at some point. So anyways, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there for this weekend, and I look forward to talking to everybody next week. Hopefully all these loads that I got lined up here, everything pans out, and we can get it. We can make it happen for next week. So I'll talk to everybody soon.
It's a modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise.